What is up, YouTube? This is Fortress Trader, and today I'll be going ahead and show you my Goku Lineage deck profile. Now, I wanted to make this deck in real life because I do have the deck literally, but it's incomplete unfortunately. I have proxies in here, so I don't want to show you a profile of proxies, of course. Well, good old DBS decks, basically when they fix themselves, I've already made the site easier now. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. The deck here is all Goku Lineage. So Goku Lineage is basically the past tense of what Goku's life had to go through, with also the legacies with his father Bardock and his sons Gohan and Goten, and many as well as his non-canon granddaughter Pan from that other universe. We could just say that. All in all, basically the deck just resolves with the new term swap, which we all know what it is. Basically, you play a card, then you swap out for the number of that card, the energy, and then it asks you to pay a certain cost, except for the one drops, which you pay freely. But with that, let's get straight to the deck profile. So, of course, the leader we're playing is with the starter deck leader, Golden Great Ape Son Goku. When this card attacks the leader, draw a card. Life is 4 lead. Choose up to 2 of your energies, switch it to active mode, and flip this card over. Then, of course, we always have the Long Odds Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku. Pretty much a really good, decent card. So what he does is that when this card attacks, you draw a card. His permanent effect is when your life is less than or equal to your opponent's life, this card gains 5,000 power and critical for the duration of the turn. Basically during your turn, at the time or anything. So basically, a lot of people always say they're critical. They don't read this last part. Trust me, I've been there too. Very confused, because otherwise he'll stay at 20k crit and that'll be pretty great to go through, but I don't know, they could have made this later so good. I kind of wish they'd used the other Goku Lineage fun effect for instead of us having this effect right here. They just let you, like when it attacks, you discard a Goku Lineage and you draw 2, so you actually have a hand. But anyway, let's skip all that and just get straight to the deck profile. Of course, we are obviously playing for Bardock the Progenitor, the most expensive card in this set, besides the secret rares, but in comparison, the secret rares don't fucking matter, because getting all 4 of these are worth going up to $90 thanks to the Goten promo card that you basically can get in tournaments when you enter. And officially, unfortunately, because of that card, this card has been going up, and with the new set of deck, I cannot explain what it is. Hint hint, quiet now until later on, that basically is making the game retarded. So Bardock, obviously we already know he's swap 2, so you basically swap out for 2 drops of Goku Lineage cards, and when you play this card, take a card in your life and you add it to your hand. And he's 10k, you swing, then you want to swing that first, then you go swing with the 8th leader, and then draw the card, and then you swap out with any 2 drop you have. And here are your 2 drops we have so far. We have Dependable Dynasty Son Goku, who's just basically a 2 drop 15k vanilla. And of course they all have the swap except the Goten, because if you want to swing 15, at least it's a strong attack. We play also 3 of those Intrabit Dynasty Son Gohan. I have to cut from 4 to 3 because I need room for the Son Goku here, and I actually follow a lot of profiles, and these cards are really good because with the 15k you already have a chance to go ahead and just swing at your opponent, which is strong enough when your opponent's leader is already awakened. But Gohan obviously has barrier, so that way you can save it and it doesn't die from card effects. And mostly that way you can go ahead and swap out for your 3 drops. The Scrambling Assault Son Goten is the best card basically for this game. Basically when he attacks a card, even if your opponent negates it or blocks it, doesn't matter, the auto effect will still resolve unless you negate the effect. So what it does is that you obviously you get to look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 of them, doesn't matter if it's a battle card or extra card, add 1 of them, put it in your hand, and the other 2 will go in any order at the bottom of your deck. Simple as that. So good. So amazing. Alright, and then of course one of my super combos I'm playing is the Unwavering Solidary Shugesh. Playing 4 is not the problem, but we all know for the fact that we're playing, this card is very difficult to have in a Saiyan deck because of Chrono. And frankly, I have to admit one thing, since I am a guy who plays Yellow and Saiyans are mostly in this set a lot right now, since set 3. Thanks to that fucking bitch, she basically ruined this card a lot. Yes, I get it because Veggie's really gonna be stupid, or Goku Lineage could be maybe a little dumber or whatever. Or not, it doesn't really matter. It's the fact that Shugesh is so stupid and it's very effective for this format if you didn't have Cronoa, but with Kurnoa, basically, Shigesh is already dead, so that's why I played 2. Playing 4 is so bad. You'll never get to summon, and because of his special ability, just a special card from your hand, you don't get the ability to draw instead, which is pretty sad. So he'll just be a 10k in your hand, boost for whichever. And of course we have the Pans, which I'll just show you right here anyway, so I get straight to it. Plucky Dynasty Pan, which also again, Kurnoa can also affect her because of the prevents the swap to happen. Of course, but I don't really use her for swap, even though swap with her is really great because that way you can go ahead and attack with it, swap out, go for your 4 drops right here, and then obviously, or sorry, 5 drops, and then you obviously keep her in the hand so you can use her for the super combo. Of course, if she does get hit by the Chrono, that's fine. You're still going to use it for super comboing, so you get the 10k and the draw, and you're pretty much safe to go with. Alright, of course, for the 3 drops, I'm playing the 2 power charged Bardox. 2 in the deck is fine for here, because you don't, obviously, maybe 3 is good, but comparison, I like 2, because you don't want to see this card a lot until later on game, around maybe your second turn of anything, so you can probably Shigesh if your opponent hasn't Chronoa you yet, and you summon him, and you obviously get to do the double strike. And if you always remember, if you had swing with this guy and your opponent doesn't have a if your opponent has a negate or anything, you still get that chance to get the draw power, so you'll be fine. It doesn't really matter, as long as you attack first and before so don't call it yet. It'll be a rookie mistake if you do, so you learn. Alright, and of course we have our own version of the Explosive Spirit Son Goku, Ultimate Potential Super Saiyan 2 Son Gohan. He's swap 4, 2 yellow playing cost. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's cards in rest mode and KO it. So, it's battle cards, and basically that's what I meant. The only downside is that it's not barrier and blocker like the Explosive Spirit Son Goku, but he does kill cards in rest mode, so your opponent can't use him to overkill you for the next turn. Or if they're attacking you with like a big guy that's trying to kill you off for game, or find a way to kill you off faster, you can Shigesh it as long as they didn't Chrono you, summon him, kill that card off after they waste a lot of combos or some shit, whatever, or anything else, and then you just basically have him on the board already, and then you can already straight up go swap out for your 4 drop here, the Discovered Dynasty Son Gohan, which is really great. Has swap 5 recently and something other 5 drops, and you play 3 yellow energies. Has barrier, and so when you play this card with swap, you draw 2 cards. Simple as that, and it's 20k. And then we also play 3 Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku at the Apex. Comparison with the starter Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I like this card way better, because that other card basically requires you to activate its effect when you have 2 or less life. And it's so bad, I don't like it, just to pay the cost, and you have to pay the cost to get him the triple strike, and it's just not worth it. With this guy, obviously, when you summon him, he has barriers, double strike, you can play this card, and if your leader card is a Goku Lineage, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. And he's 25k, and it's simple as that. And then we have we play 3 of the 8 drop, Height of Mastery, Son Goku, really great card. The moment you summon this card, this guy is straight up going to help you go for game. He has Deflect, so you can't Crusher Ball him, nor can you Cold-Lawless this son of a bitch. Triple Strike, and Dual Attack. When you play this card with swap, choose up to 3 of your opponent's battle cards or energies, ignoring barrier, switching to rest mode. So you can obviously combo off, basically, comboing all together, like 1 battle card, 2 energies, or 1 energy, 2 battle cards, whatever. But it's also very effective against your opponent who plays the SS3 Son Goku leader, so they have 3 energies. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to switch into rest mode, and you have a blocker, that's fine. I want you to block it, because in the end, I'm going to switch him back, swap, attack you with this guy again, and combo everything out for game. This guy would kill you immediately once you have him on the board. He's fantastic, he's amazing, and I love how this card is very effective with his deck. Alright, and that's it for the Goku Lineages. The only black card I'm playing is Scientist Fu. Now, originally I was playing the Banisher Fu, because the Banisher Fu is really great to get to warp certain cards, like you warp the blockers and get everything. But at the same time, I also kind of want draw power, and I do build up my graveyard so much. And the thing is, I really, really want to make sure I overkill my opponent. Plus, he's 5k stronger than the Banisher Fu. He does give you draw power, choose cards, and he obviously has double strike. So you want to go ahead and swing out everything out to your opponent. If you can, though, I will obviously side deck the Banisher just in case, because that way my opponent still has a blocker or anything. I'll just banish the blocker and then hit him with it. Only downside is just 5k less, you know, all of that. But other than that, it's not bad, you know, and it requires less of the cost for the overall. And that's it for the battle cards. Now for the extra cards, we're playing 4 Successor of Hopes. Obviously, you gotta play 4 because you want to make sure you add up a Goku Lineage. So this card can also be very helpful to get your super combos, get to the certain requirements to get. The only downside about this card that searches is the fact that you need to require to have the Goku Lineage with a swap with Spireless. Spireless doesn't really matter, it's fine, we find a way to get the height later on. That's not the issue. The issue is that the cards you search out have to have swap in it, and it pretty much sucks that they never ever make all the Goku Lineage cards like have swap, or the fact that they basically can get like certain promo cards or anything like a certain number swap, you know, just to make them look good or anything that you could play them or whatsoever. So, but we can't complain, but can we? Because then otherwise this deck would be pretty damn retarded as it is. Next we play only 2 10 times Kamehameha. I prefer 2. I know people like 3. 2 I feel is better because that way I like to see this card later in late game, so I can make my Goku leader already at the crit form. That's my phone. Crit form already at the time when you're 20k. Then give him double strike 15k, 35k double strike crit, and then just do whatever my opponent is basically 2 or less, so I can overkill him for game or anything, or at least reduce his chance to make sure he doesn't gain any cards from his life whatsoever. But it's more like a winning card. Obviously, you want to again overkill your opponent with everything you got. Next, we play for the negates. We play 2 Flying Nimbus and 4 Instant Transmissions. Liking Instant Transmission right now because for the fact with 4 of them, you can obviously go ahead and just basically negate a card, an attack, and then you just gotta take a card from your life. It's pretty simple. With Flying Nimbus here, all I get at least is at least have 1 energy up. Just make sure like my opponent doesn't overkill me, you know, prevents the OTK. That's why Flying Nimbus is very, very important in this format. Negate, and then basically you have to reduce the chances for like 2 attacks, or if you negate a leader, obviously 1 attack, so you save yourself or anything, so you'll be fine. And then finally, we have 4 Plant Vegetas. Obviously, I use it because I need to search my other Saiyan cards that I can't reach out, like the Bardock and the Shigesh, because I want to get those cards in my hand. It does cost me 1, but you know what? In the end, if I run my second turn after I use Bardock and I have this card in my hand, I summon Bardock, take a card in my life, I play Vegeta, I obviously add a card, and then by the time I finally go to 4 less life, I awaken, switch up to 2 energies, and I go ahead and keep doing my plays and just do stupid things to overkill my opponent's chances of winning. Mostly I like to get the win by the second turn. It's usually sometimes in the 3rd turn if you have your negates. Like I said, the Instant Transmission here and the Flying Nimbus are very resourceful to help you. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. I may go ahead and maybe do a couple changes later on, but then we'll do another profile on it. I like this set. It's pretty cool. I really enjoy it. Only downside about this set is the fact that it's very slow in this format. And like the same thing with the Piccolos. These are like decks that could have been made in the other sets, like Piccolo from like 1 and 2, and this set maybe at 3 or whatever. But it depends, and I pretty much enjoy the set either way, so I'm not one to complain about it. But if you play this in a 1-round tournament, just maybe 1-round tournaments are fine. You know, that way you just have a good time. If you play this in a best of 3, you're gonna have not a higher chance of winning, because again, like the meta is just insane. But I really do enjoy it, so if you want to go ahead and give it a shot, if you're willing, give it a shot. I'm not one to stop you, just giving you guys what's the heads up and everything, because I know for the fact a lot of you might complain about the winnings and all the bullcrap. But yeah, so if any ideas also for the side deck, I will also put in 2 extra Dynasty Pants, because if you're going to hit by the Chrono with the Shigesh, and your opponent already has the Chrono, let's say you play like the Black Leader or the Hudagarn, because they're always going to play Chronos mostly. You guys are going to switch this guy out, play the 4 Dynasty Pens instead, and well, at least you get to use the swap to search it out. What else? You can also play Jocos, because it's really good to stop the combos and everything. Again, the Vanisher Foods, you know, to replace the Scientist Foods, there's cakes. pretty much as much as I can get for side decks. I don't know what else to give you. So until then, I'm just waiting to see what happens with World Martial Arts Tournament. So I really want to have fun with that box right now. But until then, guys, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. Let me know in the comments section what you think of this deck. And this is Fortress Striker signing off.